Good evening, everyone. This is Anthony Wall Street Trader. It's 9:13 p.m. Eastern Standard on Sunday night, May 23rd, 2021. Okay. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is purely educational. Look, I'm trying to show you folks my lessons learned throughout my investing career, and hopefully it permeates. But I also don't know who you are exactly, and I don't know what your risk profile is. So I don't know how much money you have in the bank, what you owe, etc., etc. So please understand that if you do not risk what you cannot afford. It's as simple as that. And I hope I don't have to say it any different way, but it's common sense, folks. Cryptos are risky business. This is speculative. Twitter.com below if you want intraday updates. And if you want to stay up to date with my latest videos, you know where that subscribe button is. Let's move forward. Average cost basis 43 cents. Where am I? Probably almost 50% down. Market kind of slightly came back today, but marginally. But I want to just run through a couple of things with the market while we're at it. And by the way, just going back to this, I don't have any. This is my exit point as of right now, but it doesn't look anywhere close to where the market actually is. So we may have to take a look at that in the near future. So in the meantime, we're 23.30. We are down on this channel, so it's not looking good here. I don't know where we're going to stay. We might have wicked down and came back up, and maybe this is the area we consolidated across for now. But we have to take this all day by day. We cannot see the pattern right now. I can't see a real proper pattern on this at all. Maybe we bottomed here, going back to here. We've had a couple of touch points, but I'm not feeling this chart, to be honest with you. If you go over to Bitcoin, though, I am feeling this chart a little more because I feel like we've got a couple of identifiable patterns in here. This is a wedge, a broadening wedge. We talked about this ad nauseum. Broadening wedges typically result in an upside swing, and that swing typically starts down. Once it passes this line, it eventually makes it back up to this line in fairly short order. What does that mean? Well, this whole wedge here has been developing for over a week and a half. So it could take a few days for us to get back up there. But I do believe we're going to get up there soon again. And we just have to get to the point where the world, calms down and we start moving forward again. I don't think we're going to be going down. We could potentially go back down to 30. I don't think so, but you never know. So let's see how the next few days play out. I think people have already jumped. I think much of the scared money has probably jumped ship potentially by now. Going over to the NuCypher Bitcoin pair, this is actually not doing too bad. This is kind of back up in the range. It stinks. 669 is a terrible number. But it's kind of short-lived down here. So we have to see how this thing goes. I still think you're not going to have a perfect, pattern and everything. So you're going to wick in and out once in a while. It's okay. I'm not overly worried about those particular points. This is not a highly liquid stock that really truly respects the line. So you have to you have to be a little flexible with this stuff. So going back to the 6-month chart here, again, we have this curve here, and I see it over here too. It feels very much similar to that, but we have to see how things go. Now, what am I going to say next has everything to do with what I think happened today. I'm going to reiterate it because I probably didn't give it enough justice today to talk about what had happened in the market. So institutions primarily are in Bitcoin. They're not in altcoin. So everyone needs to understand that, right? Why is it that Bitcoin didn't fall as much as the altcoin world? Why? Simple. Because everyone in the altcoin world, altcoin meaning all of the other coins that are not Bitcoin or Ethereum, the big ones, all the other ones in the altcoin world are owned by mostly retail. So, when we had the scare today, Bitcoin was starting to crash again. Everyone's like flipping out. I think people just got tired in the altcoin market. The retail folks, primarily because they're the ones that get scared more than the institutionals. So and the whales, right? I mean, we all kind of like, it's kind of a game here. So again, it has to do with staying power. It has to do with, buying the dips, but buying the real dips, not the dips because it goes down in 2%. Like, not those cheesy dips. I'm talking about a big, massive dip. We've had a few nice, massive dips. Honestly, if I was about to enter into NuCypher today, I would have been buying up probably 30 to 40% at 20 cents. So, and today we kind of went all the way down to 20 cents. It was honestly, this was a screaming buy. I was honestly tempted to start throwing more risk capital towards it. But, you have to take a step back and realize, look, this is the money I wanted to spend on it. That's it, right? So again, all of you should have that in mind also. Like, circle up what you want to invest and then put it in pieces, bits and pieces. Again, don't try to pick, the bottom, because it never happens. So you put 20% in, you wait, see, it'll probably likely come down, you buy again, and you figure out where those points are. It's very important. And most important, do not risk what you cannot afford. I'm telling you, it's just not. Look, I've done this in the past. I've lost plenty of times by dumping all of it on one chip. I have had plenty of lessons learned. I have been through the wars, through 2007 wars, through the crisis of the .com. Look, I've seen it all, man. Infrastructure plays are big, so I'm gonna just give my reveal right now. Number one is for tomorrow. I will be putting a video out. It will be on RLC. I think it's a good one. I think it's a good infrastructure play. It's a decentralized cloud-like infrastructure, which I think could very well compete with the bigger cloud, like the Amazon AWS and the Microsoft Azure clouds and the IBM clouds and all that other good stuff. So there's that. But then you also have to realize that infrastructure is generally a better bet, like in my view. I think that infrastructure is the way to go. You could go buy Aave, which is which I like, but it's a crypto bank. And banks generally from the federal government are going to get regulated first. When was the last time you heard of a government regulating an infrastructure company? It doesn't really happen that much. I mean, it truly doesn't. So I just want everyone to think about that, because that's kind of like why I like the infrastructure plays with crypto, because it's kind of like not exactly in the direct fire of regulation, and it's also helpful for companies to use it as a purpose of helping out their infrastructure and software even. So I think that it's really, I think infrastructure is a much more compelling play when it comes to cryptos, just my opinion. But at the same time, I do love Bitcoin for its store of value, and I do love Ethereum for its, core functionality, platform capabilities, etc. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. But look, we're at 23 NuCypher right now. Let's see how tomorrow plays out. I can't predict what's going to happen with Bitcoin. I think we need Bitcoin to just get its game on here and start getting folks in the retail side more comfortable with the direction of the crypto market as a whole. Anyway, I'm out. Good luck, everyone. Bye.